First of all, it has to be said that the election is indeed going ahead in spite of ongoing protests calling for the vote to actually be cancelled. Remember that the transitional government in Algiers has already abandoned planned polls twice this year, once in April and again in July. But the army, which is now the main political player in politics, insisted that the election goes ahead, and specifically it's the armed forces Chief of Staff, Ahmed Saleh, who is the most powerful figure in Algeria at the moment, who views the elections or the election of a new president as the best way to draw a line under a year of chaos. And of course, demonstrators and protesters view, and indeed activists who have opposed these elections view things quite differently. They're actually still taking to the streets to demand a complete overhaul of the political system. And they are calling these elections a masquerade, and they're still calling for freedom, and they are effectively chanting on the streets as we speak that they will not vote. And in fact, this has already translated in a very low turnout among expatriates around the world who started voting earlier in the week. What Algerians effectively want is to curb the president's power, which have extended to every sphere of society under Bouteflika's 20-year rule. And they are also calling for a national dialogue conference in which citizens will be able to assemble and indeed discuss amendments to the existing constitution, or indeed draft a new one. But more crucially, they want the army to stay out of politics, and indeed for the old guard, which has been ruling the country since the independence in 1962, to stand down.